Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number 174. This I'm discussing episodes 16 to 21. Yep. Now. Oh, and the monsters for these episodes. They are... The page comes up here. Okay, here we go. We have, for episodes 16 to 21, we have Anthropopics Evo, Dinosaur Evo, Stingray Evo, Porcupine Evo, and Squad Evo along with Crocodile Evo. In the case of Apocalypse, Architects, I think it's pronounced it. Yeah, the whole thing, this is actually the first of two straight episodes set in the same area. Kyo. Yes. Why are they here? Well, the first time is to cause an eruption of the Japan's largest volcano. Yep, that's the master plan for this one. And they just happen to know, of course, Dynaman happen to know about this because of their satellites they have. Like, okay, interesting. They show them flying there and then taking a bus to the hotel, which, by the way, they go back to this hotel not only in the following episode, but also in episode 20, I think it was 18 and 20, they go back to this hotel. Which is, it was in episode 20, I know they do that, almost 19. So, yeah, the whole thing is Prince Megiddo's idea. Next episode is simply put, causing an earthquake. Now, in the case of episode 16, this one is mostly a, it's not like that a black episode. No, actually, this very next one. There's no really focused ranger this one. Well, in the case of episode 17, oh yeah, there definitely is, because it's a black episode. Because an old friend of his he used to tease when he was younger. The reason why he kept teasing her was because he actually liked her. And apparently she liked crystals, and she just happened to stumble upon the Jakuda. The Hage just happened to stumble across them, and she gets knocked over a cliff, though she does survive, gets temporary amnesia. Well, that was until Dyna Black reminded her how he was kind of mean to her when she was younger, and also the fact that he planned to give her a crystal before they left, and that is what triggered her basically getting her memory back. I'm like, that's interesting. Now, what this girl's interested in, she might be a geologist. They don't really go into it, because here's the strange thing. This girl, despite the fact Dyna Black clearly likes her, never seen again. She is like never seen it. She's a one-shot character. I like it as Jetman when they have a character show, a friend show up. They actually have this character return from episode. This one, nope, not really. Stingray Evo. What's this whole thing? How about causing basically the plan for episode 18 is to sink Tokyo with a massive tidal wave, which also apparently caused death some fish too. Yes. Now, of course, ocean stuff, Dyna Blue episode. Yep, that's this one is this time. Yep. Oh, what about before I continue here? In the case of episode 16, when they have charge up the bird monster, they're basically charging up in the Magna Empire transport device. I'm not kidding, it's literally the same exact device, just by looking at the damn thing. Yeah. So, yeah, and well, after battling the creature, apparently their base was in the Dragon King's cave. It's a local god they have there in that area. That's probably what happened in the show. I don't know if he really exists in real life. Eventually, this beaten. Somehow, this one monster beaten somehow restores the entire fish industry in this one village, despite the fact that it's actually impossible in real life. Oh yeah, ruin the business, the fish are dead. Yeah. Kind of an odd episode 18. This is another one of those, what? Yeah. 19. Let's see, 19. It's Danielle episode because basically the porcupine monster, his whole thing, he fuels up by sweet potatoes. By the way, the whole thing of sweet potatoes, it's brought up for the beginning, and then the end of the episode, I brought up like 2 more times after this, and that's it. His whole thing is to You're probably thinking, what exactly is his plan? Well, turning plants into bombs. That's simply what this one is. Yeah, and it's not a yellow episode. 21 is, well, 20 is basically about getting your hands on this sun device. Which, by the way, this is sort of a. I'm not really sure who focus episode this one is. Just focus on a little girl trying to get her hands on this thing. So they have to keep protecting her from, well, the Jockid. And of course, they go back to Q once again. Back and they actually go to a town nearby there, where you just happen. Now, apparently, their father died in a car crash 2 years prior to events in the series. So they don't know basically how he died. Just basically some truth involving his death. That's what the little girl was hoping for, and she got some closure. And yeah, apparently he's got this deadly sun weapon. And and after all the fighting, there's even a great moment here a couple times where you see Chica in a bikini, which she looks great in a bikini. First of 2 times the whole episode. Every time simply you just happen to run across. You have, I think it's like Dinah Blue and Yellow, just happen to run across the beach and 2 of her goons who are disguised as guys. And then we have this funny moment where you have Chico, Chiquita, and Dinah Pink, who both wearing some suits, by the way, had these little cover things. And you have where, get this, where they have like, one's got a sword, and one's got like, also, I'll just slice, I'll use my whip to slice over your top. Like, ooh, a bikini top. Like, slice with a sword. A bikini! The Bob one. And the guy's like, oh no, so embarrassing. Like not even the grunts again on this. I thought this was quite funny. Maybe because even they think that the princess is a very beautiful woman. Yeah, and she looks great in a bikini. Yeah, I thought this was so funny. Yeah, great fan service moment when it comes to the people who watch for the male viewers. I'm not sure how the male kids felt about this. I'm sure the adults, I'm sure the parents watch this thing. Probably the fathers are like, "Ooh, good, some smoking hot ladies." And I'm sure the father was like, "Hey, you're married to a beautiful woman." That's probably the case. This one. I thought this was so funny. Yeah. In case 21, plan this one as simple as this: turn Tokyo into a swamp. And how to do that? Kidnapping various scientists within this machine that basically does it. And apparently, I think it's supposed to be Dinah Yellow. Apparently knew about. I think it was actually Dinah Black who knew about him. So basically, you have this guy, this geologist, comes back from a South Island. Comes back, gets kidnapped by a crocodile monster. Yes, seriously, a crocodile monster. And the various colleagues like, oh, wait, we missed one. The guy's wife, who apparently was a former colleague of his, who he later married. Now, they don't really go into it at all. The fight is eventually stopped by the end of the episode, but it's an interesting plot. Turning Tokyo into a swamp, that's interesting. But yeah, not much else to say. These episodes are actually pretty good. We're actually almost done with the first half of the series. Yes, we're getting there. I'm probably going to get back to it as soon as I do the next 2 anime, which are going to be Uzuki-chan Hangouts and Walking Through the Sky. I have to get these 2 anime done. Then I will basically get a chance to start get those last 4 episodes out of the way. And then I'll worry about the last 2 anime for today, which are going to be Spy X Family and Case Closed. I'm hoping to get all 4 done today, so I'm going to have it spread out for the next day and have to spread out for like several days. Yeah, I hope so. Okay, so that's the episode of you. Next episode is going to be a comic corner, and then Uzuki-chan Hangout. Okay, next video. Bye.